Hi you guys, it's Melanie and welcome back to Living Luxuriously for Less. So right before we were all challenged to stay at home, I had the opportunity to visit a brand new venue in my area. It is absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous, you guys. I love visiting venues because as my husband and I are setting out to build our own, it gives me so many ideas and thoughts around the things that I want to include, the things that I don't want to include, and kind of the layout and things like that. I love this one because it includes a lot of the things that I had planned for our venue. And then, there are just a lot of other things that I thought about that wasn't necessarily an option for me, but they were able to include it in their venue. So I'm going to take you guys on this tour. And if you're interested in opening up an event planning venue, definitely check this video out. Also, for those of you guys who have absolutely no interest in opening an event venue, I have created like a 101 questions to ask every venue, and I think now more than ever these questions are so important. And I think that it's only like $5 or so on Etsy. I will link that down below, but it is so important for us as event planners to make sure that we understand the policies and procedures of these venues as we face, natural disasters and other things that may hinder the things that are outlined in the contracts that we sign. So again, I will link that down below. Check it out and enjoy this beautiful venue. Okay, you guys, so when I first walked into the ballroom area, the first thing that captivated my attention was the lightness of the room, as well as these beautiful gold Chiavari chairs with the leatherette seats. I absolutely love this because number one, these match really, really well with any event. They always elevate the design, the event design. So I love Chiavari chairs. The faux leather seats are great to have because unlike the cloth ones, they don't hold stains. You can just wipe them off and wash and sanitize them easily, which is going to be a huge thing for me moving forward. So that definitely stood out to me. I always wanted to make the investments in the leather-like seats, but definitely going to do that now, or some removable seat covers. So I absolutely love these. They just kind of velcro on and off. You can wash them down and easily put them back in place. And you see how elegant the space just looks with all white and the Chiavari chairs. I mean, it just looks absolutely beautiful. The other thing that I loved was just kind of all of the wall treatments and the paint colors. Even though the ceiling was very, very dark, I love the fact that all the paint and the bricks and everything used was all very light colored, and the seats match that as well. So I love that. I love the countertop. I love the cabinet spaces. I mean, everything just looks really great. And then of course they also had the blinds in place. I can't think of the name of those right now, but I just thought those are really cool as well. I also love the lighting fixtures that they had in the ceiling. I thought those were absolutely gorgeous, and just the juxtaposition of all of the dark ceilings and window trims and doors against the white and the gold and the dark floors. I just thought that was really, really designed very well, and I think that it will photograph very well. Another thing that I absolutely love was the natural light that came into the room. That's a huge thing for me because a lot of times when photographers are photographing weddings and events, like a lot of times, just for the ambiance, people have the lights off and up lighting and things like that, and that can be really tough to film or capture great photos in. But because this space had so much natural light, I just felt like that was absolutely amazing. I also wanted to kind of walk through to just see how easy it would be to walk through the space, and it was pretty easy to walk through. I think the space holds like 150 people, but just for spacing purposes, I would probably do like 125, especially if you wanted to include like a head table or anything like that. But other than that, I just thought it flowed really well. It also left like a backdrop area, and it also included an area for you to be able to watch like videos and things like that. And I love the fact that they did have the buffet area in the back of the room and not in the front of the room. So I thought that was a big plus as well. So, several ways to kind of design this room, differently, but overall, I thought it was a great, great, great space. Another thing that really stood out to me was that prior to entering into the reception area room, they had a lot of games and things like that that I thought would be perfect for a cocktail hour. So you could play, several different games. They had virtual reality games, darts. I mean, so many things that could keep your guests busy as they're waiting for the reception to start. So I thought that was absolutely amazing. One of the downsides to me was that there was no area for like a wedding. So you would have to flip that room if you were going to have a wedding and a reception in the same place, and I didn't see a lot of storage. But the upside of that was that they had like an area for a band to be playing. They had HD golfing. They had like virtual reality things, so you could easily distract your guests as you're flipping that space over into a reception space. You could have a band playing. They could get drinks and light hors d'oeuvres and play darts. I mean, just so many amazing things that were going on. One of the things that I absolutely loved about this venue was the fact that, they also had like, traditional games like Pac-Man and, all those different traditional board games and things like that, different areas that people could be seated in while they were waiting. I just thought that was a really huge win for me. The virtual reality games had not arrived at the time I did this tour, but they were on the way. But right now I'm restricted to pretty much home and any essential places that, like the grocery store, if I absolutely have to go. But I've been making my trips there, very few and far between as well. So, but what they had downstairs were like, they had several restaurants downstairs, and I thought this was a huge win because they had like a Mexican restaurant, and they also had like a barbecue restaurant. So I just thought it was really cool to have these things downstairs because, catering could be a breeze. You can do like your reception and catering and all of that in one space. So that was a huge win for me. So that's all I have, you guys. I kind of can envision a lot of things by looking at an empty space when I'm touring a venue. So I love to see the room without table and chairs, with table and chairs. I just love to see it different ways so that I can envision how I would design it. So I'm going to challenge you guys to design the space. Just take the opportunity to look at this space. Tell me how you would design it for a, let's say a 50th birthday party. Or let's scratch that. Let's design it for a graduation party, since graduation season is upon us, and a lot of us may be celebrating graduation in our home. So let's just kind of get really creative and design a graduation party. I'd love to hear your ideas down in the comments below. What colors you would mix with it. Would you put gold? Would you use school colors? Would you use their favorite colors, like maybe a Tiffany blue? You guys tell me down in the comments below.
Give me your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now. We're in this together now. Give me your love and tell me your secrets. 'Cause we're in this together now. Yeah, we're in this together now. falling down, even if we're falling down, all of me is yours, every part of me. 'Cause we're in this together now, you and me together now. What's the point of living if we're scared to lose each other? What's the point of living without you? Tell me now and I'll stop fighting. Tell me now and I'll stop breathing. I don't want to be here without you. Without you. Without you. Without you. Without you. No, 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 no. I'll be your light, I'll keep you from darkness. Even when the sun don't shine, even when the sun don't shine, give me your strength, show me your weakness. 'Cause we're
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you absolutely love this venue. What I would love for you guys to do is leave a comment down below of something that you did not see in this venue that you feel like it needs. I think that will help us create a wonderful list of our dream venues for those of us who want to be venue owners someday, or you know, the dream venue, even if you're a bride looking for a venue or someone who's looking for a venue to host an event. I think that, you know, having all these different amenities are very important, not only just from a venue owner perspective, but from a venue renting perspective. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers.
together now, you and me together now.